Okay, so I'm back with the Surface Studio and we're going to try ArtRage 5, which is a phenomenal program. Absolutely amazing for the price, and you can do just as much stuff on here as many other things. So let's get started. I want to do a little fill, which is right here. And then we're going to mess around with some of this, just see what we come up with. Alright, now what's pretty awesome about this is the way this interacts with each other. Different colors and stuff interact almost realistic. If you ever messed around with oil colors, it's got that oil color feel, just to how it blends in and stuff. Yeah, and programmers did a pretty amazing job on this. Okay, so let's see. I was thinking of doing a picture of, well, maybe see if we could do a good picture of the sky. Let's see, mixing some blues and stuff here. I can't remember what settings I had it on. I was just messing around with some settings and stuff. But we'll just throw some blues in there. Hopefully we could come up with something. Alright. Okay, let's see. Now you can do layers in this program, which is pretty awesome. And you know, if you want to bring it to another program, you can do that, like Photoshop, if you want to mess around with Photoshop and stuff. It'd be perfectly fine. Save the, or well, you export it out and you'll be able to use it. And I did a little bit of looking around online, and I saw some of the things that people were able to create in this program, and it was some pretty amazing stuff, I should say. So you can do quite a lot. I'm not going to go all fancy or anything on here. You know, I think I'm just about done with this. I think I might switch up the brush just to see what's what, because it's kind of doing good, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. Let's see. Alright, so you got this, and you can do different types of well, let's see which one. Let's do everlasting oil. Oh, and make it larger. Okay, there. Not too bad. You know, I might have had that on already. I'm not sure, but you get the chance to do like quite a bit of messing around with the brushes and stuff. So you can make, you know, pick oil, but then pick a different type of oils. Let's see if we could do different type, maybe normal round or something. And then there's normal round right there. So I think I'm gonna stick with this one for now, so I get something really good that I want on here. Okay, let's see. And again, this is like actual, see, your oil will run out after a bit on the brush, and it does a pretty superb job of showing that. Oh, you could also, as far as this, you know, rotate this however you want. I'm using 2 fingers pinching it like you would a phone and stuff. And it's pretty awesome. And you also have this up here where you can rotate it too. Yeah, if you don't have a touch screen. But I think I'm gonna bring this down a little. There we go. Turn that off. So this definitely has a lot of features. I discovered this on my Samsung Note. It kept popping up as a program to try out. So I was like, you know, I'll give it a try. And I'm sitting in the doctor's office and started messing with it and impressed right off the bat. You know, you do some neat stuff. It was free on there. Android, you know, with Samsung and everything. I don't know about iOS. I'm sure you have to pay unless they have a free version, but I don't know. Okay, I think I'm just about done with that. Now I'm going to mess around, see what kind of, ooh, yeah, that's kind of not going to work. So let's undo that. Okay, that's fine. Let me throw this here. Yeah, so let's mess around with some of the settings. See if we can find something that'll help out. I haven't messed too much with any of the other programs or any of the other settings too much. Just kind of messing around with only a couple of things. So I do not know this by heart or anything. And I'm just doing a little bit to show you kind of what it can do. Okay. Not too bad. Not what I was looking for. I'd have to mess around a little to find out the type of effect I was looking for. But this isn't too bad. Let's see. Make this a little bigger just to see something. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to try to kind of mimic the flow of wind on clouds with this right here, just to kind of see what we could come up with. See how the blending works. Even though it's not super fancy, you could just kind of see what you could come up with on this program. You know, you got like Photoshop, which can get pretty expensive, you know, unless you do the subscription. Then you save some money on that for sure. Then you have like Corel Paint, and I might do Corel on here. We'll have to see. It's a bit costly. It's a fantastic program, but on the high side, and not everyone wants to pay a whole lot of money. But you also got to take into consideration if you're actually working on a medium, like say oil or something. Oil paints can get pretty expensive, and if you want real good stuff, you know, paying for canvases and the oils, it can easily hit the thousands and thousands of dollars. With this, you have a digital copy of your painting, an endless supply of so-called paint, and you can experiment without having to worry about the loss of certain things. Like $500 oil. If a painting doesn't come out good, you just don't like the thing, you know, you're out that oil. You can't get it back. This is okay. It's not super great. Let me switch over to something else just to see. Let's try this thing. What is this? All right, let's give us a little something else. Let's see if I remember this. Okay, I think I'll leave it at that. Just give a little something more. What I was doing was trying to attempt to do a scene that I saw. I thought it was pretty neat how the sky was. I thought I might be able to accomplish kind of how it looks. But I guess I'm not gonna quite get there. But you know, it's okay. Actually, yeah, I barely see that doing anything now. Let's go down here, see real quick. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna switch this up. Go a little. Actually, so we get the sun going here. Have no idea how this is gonna react. You know, I probably should have put that sun on there first. Oh well. Actually, yeah, oh yeah, that's interesting. So I used the back of the stylus to use erase, and it worked. So that's what that was I had just used. This is not perfect circular, so let's see. It was something like this, and then it kind of went out like that. I think I got about that much. And then let's see, throw some of this here. Now I can't blame the program for not coming out the way I wanted it, because if I really messed around with this and I figured out what's what, I could definitely make what I am imagining. It's just I try not to make this video run too long. Just kind of want to give y'all a little glimpse of what it does, how well it is. Alright, so we have that. Then it kind of went orangey. This is going to be the fun part. Okay. Alright, let's go for this one. There we go. It's a little bit brighter. And then, you know, you have all these down here that you can pick. But we're going to try to stick with this for now. Yeah, okay. Not too shabby. Let's see. And then kind of have that fade-ish. Let's see, we can do that right there. Put some of this right here. Okay, I mean, it's something. Where can let's see. Yeah, here we go. So try to blend this in a bit. And that's not too bad. I actually kind of like that. I'm not quite finished with this, but I might stop and then add a little bit more what I kind of wanted to do. So let's see. I'm gonna go up here, just try this out on here. Yeah, this is probably where I can do the clouds, make them a little more poppy-ish, I guess. Yeah, see, I could start sculpting clouds with this. There we go. Not too shabby. Oh, on the side note, I was messing around a little bit, and this is fairly like the Surface Pros, and you can do a tablet mode. Now, I might show that at another time. I haven't really messed too much with tablet mode. I've just been more interested in this right here. Just fiddling around, doing a bit stuff, but I might do a couple of reviews on some of this stuff. Maybe even show the outside of this and how you can you can move the screen and basically like you're gonna write down on a book or something like that. Just it goes flat on the ground or flat on the table, and gives you that ability to just draw flat on a surface and stuff, and it's goes down so smoothly. Like there's no problems whatsoever when I was taking it down, which was surprising. It's very pretty well, actually extremely well made. Okay. Yeah, I like how that kind of blends in pretty nicely. I have to remember that next time I screw around with this. It has a 2 terabyte hard drive. It's a hybrid. Probably get into the specifics later on with that, but I didn't get this for the hard drive size. I actually have the 8 terabyte hard drive and a 2 terabyte hard drive with a 5 gigabyte hard drive, just that I put most of my stuff on there. I learned the hard way that you should make a lot of backups. Move that away. When it with your stuff, I've had a couple of hard drive failures, so that is something to always keep in mind. Alright, I'm going to stop sculpting that because that could take a long time. And then I'm going to go over here on layers, and I've got my second program right there. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to here, but I'm going to mess with all black. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I think I will go with endless or everlasting. Okay. Make it large just to get this done. I kind of want to do a silhouette, or kind of a silhouette, not quite a silhouette. And this is on another layer, so this isn't going to interact or anything with that. If you've never messed with a layer, I know when I stumbled upon layers, it changed the way I started doing a lot of things. I think I went overboard. I had my first actual drawing was like 100 plus layers, but then it was too big to save. It was interesting. Oh, speaking of size, this I defaulted this at 4K, so this is 4K size canvas. It's not as, I think the resolution for my computer is 4500 by 3000, if I remember correctly, and it's a little higher than 4K, but not a whole lot higher. You're probably not gonna be able to tell the difference really, but you see how well this runs. No lag, no nothing, as far as having such a huge file opened up with this high resolution. Whew, okay, we're almost done. I think maybe next time I screw around like this, I might just do a speed drawing. The only problem with speed drawings is normally you'd put music on it, and I am not going to mess around with any music. Just would rather have this 100% my stuff, no more anybody else's. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave that, and then I'm gonna add another layer, but this one's gonna be more of what I wanted. Let's see. Okay, so I have to narrow this out some, and I see, right, so there's these trees that have a really cool like look to them, how they just branch out. So it's kind of what I want to do right here. All right, so there was that one, there's that one. Then I think I do the premises of one here. Make this a little smaller. I don't think you can really go wrong with drawing a tree any way you want, because trees are pretty much sporadic and they go in all kinds of directions. Alright, we'll see if I could remember how the trees went. So, and again, the layers help out a whole lot. Okay. Alright, here's the tricky part. So I've drawn a lot of trees, but these ones are interesting. Well, you know, let me zoom in here. Try to, yeah, okay. So let's try this. They get like really branchy up here. Well, these particular trees did, which, I don't know, had a really distinct like look to it, and I really liked it. Okay, I think we're getting there. I'm gonna try to rush this a bit. I don't know how long this video is running. I forgot to look. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave those just about like that. Now you could really go in like super close if you ever had to. Get some super details if you ever wanted. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try to do the best I can with what I got, with what time I have. Okay, kind of starting to look how I wanted it. And let's do this one right here. All right. Sorry if you hear all the extra noise. Make this a little bit smaller. See if we can go in a little close. Whoop. There we go. Nah, it's still too big. Oh man. Okay. Oh, get the. There we go. Put that at 1. Just to kind of see how small Okay. Honestly, didn't feel difference. You know, it'd probably be easier if if I made it with a pin. So if I pin this instead of just kept it on oil. But that's okay. That was my fault. All right. I'm gonna start going wild with this now. Hopefully I don't screw it up too badly. Interesting. Let's see what it was. Normally it would be like some kind of like that. It would be branched out like that. Here, let me do that. It's kind of hard taking a picture when you're driving, so I think next time I'll see what I can do. Might have to pull off on the side of the road, take a picture if I see the scene again. It's always good to have reference photos, referencing for anything. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Throw some of these here. I'm just trying to make sure, at least if I put anything on here, that it's connected some way or another. So they're not coming out of nowhere. Yeah. It is not what I was looking forward to, but you know, it is what it is. Well, for the heck of it, let me see. Pin. Let's try soft just to see how it is. Yeah, so you could get in really, oh yeah, really good on that. So that's what I should have done the first time. Alright. Get these little small peaks in there, kind of give it a little bit of a form. Gotta love mixed media. Now, unlike Photoshop, where you can do the added effects and whatnot on the layers, I don't recall seeing anything on there. We'll take a look in a minute about adjusting. Well, I mean, you could do basic adjustments, but I think you could add special effects. Let's see. Layer. We got, well, you can name it. Okay, so you got these layer effects. Let's see. Okay, I won't mess with that. Just draw this one lonely tree by itself real quick. Probably gonna leave it barren, because why not? Okay, so definitely not a great picture. You could definitely add more trees like here and stuff if you wanted. But I just want to give you kind of a premises of what all this can do. Now let's do a fun layer just to mess around with stuff, see what we can do. Just kind of show you. Let's do red so it sticks out a lot. That's kind of what that would look like on here. So not too shabby. Let's see. settings. So with that pen, you can do like fine coloring, hard dark. You can mess around with all these. I haven't really messed with a whole lot. Yeah, that one's interesting. Let's see, we did one wet. I think this was wet on wet. Yeah, let's see. That gives it a craziness too. You do different stuff. Let's see, heavy bleed. Yeah, it's on a different layer, but you can see where it's going on top and it's transparent. Let's undo that. And of course this would be more for like mixing in. You can pick whichever smudges type you wanted to mess with. You got this airbrush. I don't really mess with the airbrushes, but you know, have something like that on there. Of course you have ink. And you know, you can mess around with all kinds of stuff, make the opacity and stuff. I think this was the one I was messing around with. This was kind of fun. And you can see right here, it shows the kind of what it'll look like. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, so you could get the splatter effect, or let's see. Oh yeah, the nature stuff. Yeah, so you could do like feathers, right? Check this. Gives you that weird effect, and then you know they move direction whichever way you're moving it, so it's pretty cool. A lot of neat stuff you can do with it. The fur, of course, which is really creepy looking, but hey, might look good on a tree. I don't know. Maybe if I make it smaller. Alright. Again, this is all about, you could just play around with whatever. Get a little smoky effect. I'm not messing with hatches. It's lame. You could do some weird stuff like this. Yeah, not my type of thing. Basically, it makes like flowers and stuff. But you know, maybe you might find a reason to use something like that. This would definitely be great for just wanting to do something like a fantasy type picture. Yeah, you get that weird one too. Well, actually, that one's not too bad. Artistic, yeah. You have this, which I really, the only thing I could think of this would be good for is blending, using it to blend in real quick. I just don't see a need for ever using that, but hey, someone might. Okay, so here we have eraser. I won't mess with eraser right now. There's this. These are pretty interesting. Let's do oak tree. Just to, well, look, there's leaves for the trees. Go figure. We are making it autumn. That could actually almost work, which is kind of funny. You know, I'm leaving that. Heck, that's fine by me. Boom. There you go. Put a little one here. But like I said, there's so much cool stuff that you could do on this. And I believe, well, I can't tell you what the price is because the price seems to always be changing. And last I checked, there was a discount that they had on there. Yeah, you see all of these you could just mess around with. Let's do 3D ribbon just to see what that. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. As you can tell, you can spend a while in here. Yeah, that one's interesting. All right, but I'm gonna cut this, or I'm gonna go ahead and finish this out, because I think you kind of get the gist of what you can do with this program and stuff. And I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, like, comment, whatever. I'll see what I can do. I might do some actual paintings on here, so